Hi everyone, this is a review of the Vmoda crossfade wireless. So I've owned the M80s from Vmoda. I've also owned the M100s from Vmoda. Now I have this. I owned the M80s for a year. I owned the M100s for about 3 years, and they're very comparable to the crossfade wireless. And I've owned this for 1 year only. It's been out for a year. So first thing you'll notice is they give you a pretty solid box. You can see it's pretty thick. Very strong box. It looks good too. Nice color scheme. Inside you get a case. Then you get this. This is very important. It's a warranty. Basically, if your headphones break or anything, it's a lifetime warranty. If it breaks, you can buy the headphones again for 50% off. And the price drops after like a few years as well, pretty well. So, you know, it shouldn't be, it's not a bad deal basically. So the case here, it's a pretty good case. You know, strong. I don't feel like the headphones will have any damage while they're inside or anything else. I don't use it as often because I think it's kind of bulky and I prefer to just keep it around my neck most of the time, because it doesn't fold up very well at all, really. Which sucks because the M100s can actually fold up. So inside you will find, this is how it should look when you open it for the first time. You get your micro USB cable, because they're Bluetooth headphones. They don't use batteries. Well, I mean, it does have a battery inside, but it's not like AA or AAA. It's a lithium ion. You can charge it, lasts 10 hours. For me, I usually replace it recharge it like every 3 days or so. That 10 hours lasts a pretty long time. Now it's a micro USB cable, as you can see. So if you have an Android phone, you don't really need an extra cable. This is not the original cable that it comes with. It's like a flat cable, but I've lost it so far because I don't use it at all. It also comes with a 3.5 millimeter cable. It has its own mic, and it has one button. So the mic here is decent, actually. The cable itself also is very strong. Like, I have my old cables from my M100 and M80, and I use it all the time because they're very good. It's Kevlar coated, so it will last you a few years. Like $20 to replace it as well. So if you have another pair of headphones and the cable is detachable and you want a good cable, I would suggest buying this. It's also gold plated, so that's also very good. Now inside again, you'll have your headphones. You're probably wondering what that sound was. It's this. This is detachable. It's on there by Velcro. So these are the M100 wireless. So these headphones, they cost $300. And that's a pretty high price, but they sound really good, and they're also very durable. See? I do stuff like this with it all the time. Like, they'll only break if you like do a whole bunch of like really silly stuff with it. But if your headphones just like drop or whatever, like I've dropped these tons of times, it'll be fine. Like, it won't break from just a normal drop. Like my M100, those broke. But those broke mainly because I would like be wrestling my brother when I had them on, which is exactly how they ended up breaking anyways. And that happened after 3 years of doing that. So I would say these are a pretty good buy. The headband is very comfortable. It's not leather though, it's fake leather. but still it has a lot of cushion and it's very, at first it might be a bit strong. It's a steel headband. This is also steel. This is plastic. It's a steel headband, so it has a really good pull, but after a while, you know, as you can see, it loosens out. It's like effortless for me to do this at this point. Now this right here is very, very comfortable. The M100s before, I had to exchange for like the larger earphone pads that they have on their website. But these I didn't have to at all. They were very comfortable from the get-go. And they also, I wouldn't say that they isolate noise very well. I feel like if I play this all the way up, some people might be able to hear my music still. But I live in New York City. I live in Brooklyn, in New York City. And so I take the subway, which is why I needed headphones that can cover my ear. That way I don't have to put up the volume loud enough. Like I can block out the noise of the train because it gets very loud. And when that happens, I can barely hear my music and I'd have to put the volume like really high up. But with these, I keep it at like halfway all the time. And everything sounds very good. You hear everything you need to hear, and the bass is at a comfortable level. Now about the sound on these, it has very good bass compared to like the wired one, the M100. The M100s are really great headphones. Basically, I'm not going to go into too much detail because I bet anyone that's like an audiophile, you already know this stuff. This is mostly for like an average person like me. They want some nice headphones and all they see are like beats. They want to know about other things. These have really good bass, but you can also hear everything else there is in the song as well. Like they have good bass at all levels. You don't have to pump the volume all the way up because you want to get that nice kick, you know? So I like these headphones a lot. The Bluetooth function, I think there's also another unique feature that it has. Like you can pair two devices at the same time. Like what I do is right now I'm recording with my phone, so I won't be able to show you it very easily. But I pair it with my phone and my laptop at the same time. So I keep the phone volume on my phone and the media volume on for my laptop. That way when someone calls, it comes through my headphones and it will stop the audio on my laptop momentarily. The only problem I would have with this is if I want to listen to like music on my laptop. Sometimes it like if my phone is playing music as well, I won't be able to hear anything on my laptop without unpairing it from my phone. Like it's a good feature, but it has a few bugs in it that are really annoying. But all in all, these are really good headphones, and for the price, I don't think I'd buy anything else. These things, you don't even have to take super care of them, and they'll last almost forever. Basically, if I didn't do really, really stupid stuff with my M100s, I wouldn't have even bought these at all. And but then there's also something else that I'm not really sure about, because in March, I had to return the first ones that I bought because the lithium-ion battery in here burned out. I believe that was because I was using my Note 3 charger for it, and I guess eventually it burned it out. I'm not too sure, but I sent it back and they sent me a brand new headphone. All I had to do was pay for shipping for it to go, and that was it. I didn't have to pay for anything else. They have really good customer service. They get back to you very quickly. I just took a few pictures of the headphones, and that was all I needed, and I was good. So yeah, if you do decide to get these, I would recommend just charging it with a micro USB cable. Don't use your other like a AC adapter with it. I think that will destroy it eventually. All in all, these are great headphones. I recommend anyone to buy them. Like the sound stage and the only problem I guess would be the sound stage. It's not as wide as you would expect for over the air headphones, but it's still pretty good. And the audio through the through the 3.5 millimeter cable, it is better. It's noticeably better, but not by like a wide margin. The only problem I would have with it though, unless you have an iPhone or an HTC phone, it's not going to be able to power your your headphones well. Like my Note 4 does not power these well at all. Actually, I have to use this little amplifier whenever I use it for it to sound, well, it sounds good, but not as good as it should at all. Which sucks, but I mean, most of the time I'm using the Bluetooth anyways, because there's like no real downside to it. It sounds great. I mostly have the 3.5 millimeter cable there just in case, I need it. Like my headphones die. Like that's happened to me on the subway tons of times. I'll hear the beeping noise that lasts for like an hour while it's on low battery, and then it dies. And I just plug in my cable. I use it for like 12 minutes. I get home, I charge it. It charges very quickly. Like usually I put it in for like 30 minutes. That's good for like 3 hours of constant playing. And I never do 3 hours of constant playing. That should be good enough for like a day, because I only listen to music when I'm on the train. I think that's what mostly everyone does anyways. So yeah, that was my review for these headphones. I hope you also try them out. You'll like it. It's pretty good. Still $300. If you don't, they're also the M100s. The price on those have dropped a lot. They're also the M80s. I've owned them both. If you would like me to do a review for them, like just go ahead and leave me a comment or so. And this is also my first YouTube video, my first review. If you have any like suggestions that I can do, I'll welcome them. Thank you.